Hi, I'll try and keep this video short. This is the third attempt to record it, and I keep going longer than I meant to. This is about the book, the book about the orchard that I've been writing for 3 years. I tend to write furiously for a few weeks and then get distracted by something else and then forget things and then come back to them. Anyway, I've just had, I was away with Julia for 12 days in Scotland. It was raining most of the time. We didn't get to walking and the fishing we were going to do. So I spent a lot of time in the hotel, and I've anyway, written about 16,000 words in the last 10 days and gone over the book, and it's now up to 83,000 words. So it's 80%, 90% finished. I intend to work on it hard over the next month or so, and my plan is to get it up on Kindle for September. Now, I just wanted to ask a few questions and offer subscribers a few opportunities. I'm only writing this book because so many subscribers asked me to. I used to say, when people ask me, why don't you write a book? I'd say, well, there's already a number of books that have been written which are better than anything I could write. And that is still my opinion in terms of a general book about apples. I mean, Rosie Saunders, the Apple book, I think is the best book you can get as a general purpose book. However, there's a lot to be said, and this is a personal book. It's about our adventure, our story, our journey, dare I say it, with the orchard, and all the anecdotes, the stories, our failures, our successes, our inspirations, our bummers, and everything. And for those who've been interested in the videos I've been posting here for the last 6-7 years, yeah, it'll sum all of that up. And also, because people still keep asking me questions that I've answered a lot of times, so in future I'll be able to say, well, thanks, that's a good question, why don't you download the book? This is an opportunity for subscribers to tell me, please write in the comments column below any subjects you would like to be covered in the Apple book, which will probably be called For the Love of a Hampshire Orchard or something like that. I'm looking at the history, every story I can tell, right from the very first inspirations we got, right up to the apple tree that's dying in the back garden now because I crafted it badly, and it's got a finger fungal disease. And looking forward to the future, lots of consideration. There is a lot of politics in it because agriculture is political, as like everything else is really, but it's not, choked with that. Obviously care of apple trees, how to plant them, how to look after them, how to prune them, quite a bit about pests and diseases, and I've tried to take a balanced view there, considering organic approaches as well as conventional approaches. Lots of information about the apples themselves, lots of hyperlinks. I put lots of links in, for example, to nurseries, to videos, to lots of information around the web that can be found. Cider, apples making cider, pears making perry, and a bibliography which will be quite extensive. I'm not just going to put a list of books I read, but I'm going to write commentary on these books, and in cases of rare books that you won't be able to get, like for example Raymond Bush, Frost and the Fruit Grower, something we've been thinking about since our 2017 crop got wiped out by a late frost on the night of the 25th, 26th of April, which I've blogged about. But you won't be able to get that book, so I'll reread it and write a sort of 2-paragraph summary of the key points in the book, to save you reading it, which you won't be able to do, and to again write appreciations of probably 15 or 20 books. If there's anything else you'd like me to consider, then please ask. The answer may be no, but if there's anything I can do, I'll add it to the book over the next month or so. And finally, pricing. Looking at what people charge for downloads. I've just downloaded a couple of Kindle books, and a lot of them tend to be in the sort of £3 to £4 price range. Obviously some are much more than that, some are very cheap. I have pledged to donate all profits from this book sale, if any, to a charity called Tree Aid, which I've mentioned before. This is a non-religious charity which is helping African villagers along the south of the Sahara Desert from Mali to Ethiopia, helping them to improve their environment and their standard of living by growing, caring for and monetizing trees, mainly native trees. That's another story, but it's a great charity, look it up. When I say profits, I don't mean cut this, cut that out. I mean, if I get a cheque for £341.92 from Amazon, I will donate £342.90 or whatever that amount is that I just made up. I will donate the whole of that to Tree Aid. And I'll do that transparently. That'll be on my Just Giving page, which is up there. We've already raised 2,500. Okay, so that's about that then. I better get out and do some work actually, just back from holiday in the usual chaos. So write whatever you like in the comment section below. I've got 83,000 words done, and if I can get my arse into gear, I should be able to publish the book on Kindle by September.